Ocean acidification is a threat to fisheries and marine life in the Puget Sound in Washington state. Ocean and coastal waters are absorbing atmospheric carbon dioxide at high rates since the Industrial Revolution due to practices such as deforestation and nutrient pollution. Coastal waters along the United States West Coast are experiencing effects from global acidification and stronger upwelling of the California Current. Coastal winds bring deep, acidic, nutrient-rich waters to the surface, reducing oxygen content in surface waters. Puget Sound is also influenced by local factors like local carbon and nutrient pollution and variations in trade winds that affect nutrient inputs, leading to centennial periods of oxygen decline or oxygen increase. Local carbon and nutrient pollution fuels the growth of harmful algae, which respires carbon dioxide when it dies and further increases hypoxia in the area. Industrial emissions of carbon dioxide are also being absorbed by Puget Sound waters. The Puget Sound circulates slowly, contributing to further acidification in estuaries, and localizing the effects of restricted circulation and eutrophication, further increasing susceptibility of coastal waters to ocean acidification. Slow circulation causes stratification of ocean waters, which may cause areas of depleted oxygen in fish kills, as well as isolated zones of human inputs from fresh water that cause algal growth. Stationary marine organisms are also at risk because of the stratification of oxygen-rich water that does not reach them. Effects from ocean acidification are expected to get worse, especially the effects on the commercial and recreational fishing industry in Washington. Ocean acidification dissolves shells and skeletons made from calcium carbonate. In the ecosystem, shellfish and any organisms that depend on dissolved calcium are a food source for salmon, seabirds, whales, and other marine wildlife. Washington state is the nation's largest producer and exporter of shellfish. A reduced population of calcifying marine organisms will have significant impacts on the economy. This is being addressed by the Washington Shellfish Initiative, as well as research projects to analyze changes in pH and mitigate effects of pH stress. The fishing industry will also have to adapt to a changing environment and implement more environmentally friendly practices. Communities on the northern Washington coast may need to take precautions to reduce pollution to Puget Sound. Decreasing their carbon emissions as well as reducing agricultural and nutrient runoff. Further research is needed about ocean acidification effects in Puget Sound. Monitoring efforts are ongoing, and modeling studies such as the Salish Sea Model are modeling the estimated regional impact of ocean acidification and environmental responses. New science-based policy will also have to be adopted, such as tribal and state resource management practices.